Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Jeffrey Odle is constantly recently in your news talking about his son, saying that when he last saw him, he had no cuts, no bruises, but he didn't talk about his character. All he's talking about, or all he was talking about, was any, marks on his skin. But what about the marks on his character? We want to know more about Kemo. When Jeffrey Odle comes back into the news, I would ask your journalists, the ones who are interviewing him and giving him the time of day, ask him, how did he raise his children? And then I'm hearing that this guy, Tyrese Kadar Odle, is his son. That's what I'm hearing. So we're going to say alleged. So he has a son now at the hotel there in St. Philip. And then there's this other one that showed up, Rodney St. Clair Odle. Now, I'm not saying that that's his son or has any relationship, but he also showed up in the news. And these people are at the hotel St. Philip. Now, I want to know, with Jeffrey in the news and all, talking about, he wants this and he wants that and demanding this and demanding that. Did he demand that the female that was having his child be up and up, be educated, be self-supported? Was he that concerned? When you see him in the paper and his mouth flaring and his hands are flaring and the thing that he has in the back of his head, the hair on the back of his head, tight. When he is there making a spectacle of himself, I want to ask Jeffrey if he was that concerned when he was spreading his seed. I just want to know. And how many children does he have? And out of the children that he has, how did they fare? How did they grow up? How were they supported? How were they educated? How many are at the hotel in St. Philip? How many are out of the hotel in St. Philip? How many have wrap sheets that go to the moon and back? We want to know more about his background. We want to know more about Jeffrey Odle's background. Want him to tell us if Tyrese Kadar Odle is his son. That is, well, he could be out on bail, but that last we knew, he was at the hotel St. Philip. We want to know, Jeffrey himself spent time at the hotel St. Philip. Now, I'm not saying because you spend time there that anything should happen to you or your children, but I just want to know, how good a father was he? What kind of role model was he to his children? And the women, we want to know about the females. We want to know about the females, the ones that birthed children for him. We want to know, who are these women? Who are the mothers? Who are the mothers? How much money were you making? How much money did you have saved up in case you had a child? And when you did get the child, you had money to support the child. You could stay home for a good year and support that child and take care of that child. Who are the mothers? Are you just having children just to have children and they come up in poverty? And what do you expect? The streets not to call them? What do you expect? Okay? So I want to know more about the children that Jeffrey has had, and did he support them to maturity? All those kind of things. Did he put them in sports? Did they do ballet? Did they take music? Can they play a musical instrument? What can they do? What are his children doing? How are they participating in society? Okay, when next he's in the news, when next he's going to the nation news to complain, get a background on him. Get a background on him and see, well, your background and the woman that you picked to have your children's background, what is happening here should be expected. And it's just one-on-one. Just count. One-on-one. It makes two every time. Every time one-on-one makes two. So you have to find out more about him. Well, we know a little bit about him. Find out about the mothers of the children. He probably has more than one baby mama. So we need to find out more about him. And all of his kids that were at Dodds, him being at Dodds, was he absentee father? What was he into? What is his profession? Is he doing anything to make his kids proud? We want to know more about these people that show up in your news, okay? This is Sherry Veronica.